hope everybody's doing great. I have another setup. This is a new setup, right? Um, just give me 1 minute. I need to see how this is going to work for me. How you guys doing? Welcome to Ashley's Tribe to Wealth. Um, I am trying something different, so just bear with me. That light was up way too fucking. You know what I need to start doing? I need to change my light things. Hold on. What's up, y'all? Y'all know I had to get on here. I've been like channeling so many different messages. You know, of course, every message that I channel, I don't share because it does no good to do so, because it's just like some stuff is better left unsaid. And so I wanted you guys to see the cards, and that don't seem like that's gonna happen. So as you can see with the there, that's better. As you can see with the title says, it says divination being used to confuse you. You are being called to keep moving. Okay, it's been a lot of, for the past 3 weeks, it's been so many attacks that's been done, that's being done on people, on just in the world, just in general. It's an attack that's going on, not just in the collective, just in the world. You know what I'm saying? So last week, a lot of the times when, you know, when I channel messages and or when I be getting like downloads, I might not understand the full understanding or why it's coming through or exactly what it is. Like, it takes time. Like, it has to play out. The days have to play out. So I'm being called to share that with you guys, because that can be significant, where you like really are harboring over a message that came through, or a dream that came through, and you just overthinking and overanalyzing it. You know, allow it to rest so that it can be finished, so that it can continue on to be followed up by whatever it is, because, you know, source is not confusion. Okay, guides that's working for the greater good for you do not work in confusion. You do not have to summon them. You do not have to, you know, you don't have to do any magic. Um, as far as hi, how you doing? 3 Dablo, how you doing? You don't have to do any dark magic or anything like that. You don't have to speak negatively about anybody. You don't have to, you know, do any of those things where you sitting there just festering more negative energy out. Damn, I'm hot. But so a couple of weeks ago, no, it's probably been like 3 weeks, about 3.5 weeks, I had picked up on like this cobra type energy. I'm calling it a cobra, but it's like a snake. Okay, so I was picking up on this snake type energy. And so, like, literally, I'm watching stuff today, or like for the past couple of days, and this snakes keep on being like coming up in the conversation. Topic of discussion is a snake. And as you all may know or may not know, if you don't, I'm informing you that a lot of people use divination, and they use it for they work with snakes, and it's an energy, you know. I know Mami Wata, which I learned that earlier today. Mami Wata, she works with snakes. But the thing is a lot of these spirits, I'm gonna call them spirits, because there's a difference between spirits and souls. A lot of these spirits are working in divination, and they're working with entities, and they think that they're working with certain souls, and they're not. Okay, and like it's a race against time right now. Okay, everybody is up in a roar, like the roar, ROR or something like that. Okay, and they're feeling rushed, you know. So you could be feeling rushed, you know. You could have been feeling rushed. This is all of this energy, like, that I'm picking up, that I've been picking up on for the past month. And a lot of the things, like I said, I don't speak about because everything is not to be shared, you know. And then you got to understand that a lot of these souls, spirits, they come and they watch, you know, our channels. They watch readers channels or messenger channels, um, and they cast spells, you know. They cast spells in the comments, they cast spells just in general, I mean, you know. And how you doing, Primo? I'm good. How you doing? I can't complain. It ain't gonna do me no good. Nima boot, you said, why am I not reading the chat? Because I'm talking, that's why. So yeah, so that's what I've been picking up on, right? So it's an energy to, and it's quite a few people, right? It's people that you know, it's people that you don't know, that's been sending this energy of confusion. And this is why I've been talking about it for the past few days, because it's also been sent out to me. So that's how I've been picking up on the energy. When I tell you, you guys, it's so fucking strong. And you're being called to continue to keep moving. There are going to be a lot of messages that's going to be coming through. There's a lot that's happening right now, and there's a lot that's coming, you know. And we're being shown to prepare, like we're being shown these visions and these dreams, and we're having these encounters with these extraterrestrial beings. And when I say that, I'm not using it lightly. If you go back into my videos, maybe like months ago, I talked about how I used to like connect with a lot of homeless people. Okay, and a lot of these homeless people are not who you guys think they are. But what would you do? Everybody look over homeless people. I mean, not everybody, but a lot of people, majority, look over homeless people. You know, when I was younger, I used to sit up and talk to them, y'all. Like, I mean, I was really young, 13, 12, you know, because I used to have to get on a bus and go to school, or I was out, you know, moving around or whatever. And I used to sit and talk to them. People will move. People will completely move from the bus stop, and I would talk to them. And so earlier I had seen Brother Yusuf. I don't know if you guys know Brother Yusuf, but I am going to share his information in the chat. See, the thing is what we're doing right now is we're educating ourselves, okay? We're gaining knowledge and wisdom about ourselves and about the things that's been going on around us and the things that we don't know. That's what we are doing right now. We are not focusing on the negativity, on the negative behavior, or those that have no conscience. Okay, those are they're spirits. Okay, they're spirits. Just because your body have a spirit does not mean that you got a soul. Okay, so you guys have to understand that. And these spirits, at one point, could have very well had a soul, but because of the interacting, and the interactions with the negative souls, corrupting them, and the more and more you stay in that energy, it engulfs your aura, it engulfs everything inside of you. This is how people become. This is how avatars are entered into. Like, you know how souls are able to enter into your avatar or into others' avatar because of entertaining that entity. If you entertain that entity, then that entity has jurisdiction. I'm sorry, jurisdiction into your comfort zone, which could be your home, your car, your kids, your husbands, your wives. Okay, so right now it's about us educating ourselves. Look, and let me tell you, do not be afraid. When you are afraid and you are feared, you drop the level of protection around your aura, and they're able to attack. Have you guys ever seen The Matrix? And in The Matrix, I don't remember if it was, I believe it was 2. But, and I also have something for you guys too. I want to show y'all. Because y'all, did y'all know that it was a black woman who wrote The Matrix? It don't matter what color she is. Now, color don't matter. But it was a black woman who wrote The Matrix. And I found out about this like 3 years ago. And I want to share that with you guys. But back to what I was saying. In The Matrix, there's a part where these like they look like, to me, they like sperm, to be honest with you. But they were getting through. They were trying to get through to into the building, or into their space. But it was like it was protected, but they was eating through it. You know, they was eating through it. And as people inside of this, inside of the matrix, inside of this bubble, some of them was going against the other ones. They were working with the other side, and it was helping lower the protection. And so as they're still getting through, it's the same way. Like, you guys should go watch The Matrix, so that movie can be significant. Okay. On some wisdom and knowledge. I also, and I'm gonna put him in the chat too. Let me go to y'all. Let me go to the chats real quick, and I'm gonna start with the reading, because I really want to get deep in this, deep into what this is about, which is the divination being used to confuse you. If you haven't been having headaches and confusion, then this is a confirmation. I know y'all be tired of talking about the same shit over and over again and hearing the same shit over and over again, but we forget so often about the things that we go through as children, and that's why we go through a lot of shit that we go through as adults, because we don't want to remember. We are being forced to remember, and if you choose not to remember, then you won't make the mark. You will not understand what you see in front of you in the next few years, because we're going to see some shit that's going to make it hard to smell. And some people are going to be so afraid, they just going to pass out and go. They're not even going, it ain't going to take nothing. You're going to see creatures with teeth that's sharp, and they look like us. They look like us, because they have to wear that avatar, but underneath they don't. The other day, was it yesterday, I believe, when I was on here, I had spoke on and it's crazy how I seen it, but I didn't tell you guys because I didn't want to scare y'all. But they're shapeshifters. They shapeshifters. And it's a lot of them. But okay, so let me see. Is this it? What is the videos library? I'm gonna go to the library now, y'all. So divination is being used to confuse, man. It's really sad, because I'm picking up on a lot of people that's close to the initiative, like to the collective. Like, it's a lot of people that's close to you that's doing this magic on you. And it was past relationships that's not happy that you've moved to calmer waters. You know, it's and so protection. So what I did was, when I moved here, something just told me to move, and I moved everything. But I had, like, I collect knives, y'all. So this is one of my knives that I have. I've been had this for a long time. Setting up a safe place in your home. I always say that you are the altar, okay? Treat yourself as the altar, okay? Meaning that you give thanks to yourself. Meaning that you honor yourself, okay? And the reason why I was showing this to you guys is because where I have moved to over here, I always keep this close to me when I'm, in a safe, where I go and I commune and things of that nature. Like, I'm sitting here talking to you guys, and I just feel like we need protection. And so this is a form of protection, but it also speaks so many volumes, the symbolically, okay? And so, we just want to stay protected right now. And although we still need to practice on doing it ourselves. Because if you go into a vision, right, and these visions you've had before, maybe once or twice that you can remember, some of the collective that I'm picking up on, where it seems so real, but it's a message. It's source, your ancestors speaking to you. Thank you. Speaking to you from the other side, okay? Some of you guys could have had messages that came through with your grandparents. These were actually your actual relatives that love you and care about you, okay? Because they do appear like that as a relative, and it won't actually be. But these visions that you guys had, and remind you, I call visions dreams, because they're not fucking dreams. This shit is real. You know what I'm saying? They wanted you to shrug it off and do it all. You don't know how many visions I didn't have that didn't help my family. that didn't help me. Okay, that helped me today. So just know that they do sometimes show up as relatives or close friends, and this is by way of them using divination to get in your mind, to cause doubt. As soon as they can plant a seed of doubt, like I'm sitting here planting seeds. That's what I'm doing. That's what we do all day, is we plant seeds, and they will harvest. So you have to watch what seeds is being planted in your garden. Okay, it don't matter who it is. Even if your child is speaking and saying things and you no longer align with that type of kind of behavior, is you have to continue to install that in these children on how to create a safe place and how to be happy and joy and not have fear and not rely on the social media or the internet or the phones for knowledge and wisdom. Okay, so boom, let me see. I'm gonna go because I feel like I'm just running my mouth, y'all. Because I will. Y'all like talking to y'all. Let me see. I feel like it's hella like that a little better. Okay, so I'm going to the chat, y'all. Alright. You're welcome. Okay, so I'm going to be reading Psalms 23. Remember I told you guys that David, that name, if that name then came up to you throughout the past 3 or 4 years, like David, and you like, who is David? Like, where's, and I'm not talking about the David in the Bible, but it's connected. It can very well be connected. I'm still doing research and being shown things on this. But if that name David is significant, or you guys know that name, like, I just wanted to read this. So it says, this is Psalms 23. It says, the Lord is my shepherd. I lack nothing. He makes me lie down in the green pastures. He leads me beside quiet waters. He refreshes my soul. He guides me along the right path for his name's sake. They just showed me that when you guys are doing affirmations or your own affirmations or reading things, because there's so many different protections to put out, okay? Because I don't want to call them spells. They're not spells. When it's protection, this is you speaking to your ancestors. They're saying that you need to feel that shit in every vibration of your body. The more you feel it and believe that to be true, and know that for to be true, because that's what everything is about, y'all, the truth. And this is what the fight against time. This is why people are feeling like they don't have no time, and they fighting against time, like they feel rushed, or like, and this is what's causing the imbalance. You know what I'm saying? But this is intentionally being done. This energy is intentionally being sent to you. It's not like everybody's not feeling this shit. Everybody not feeling this. If you in a compliance with the Matrix, oh, you good. They sitting around playing, laughing it up. They good. You know what I'm saying? So, let me finish reading it. It says, he guides me along the right path for his name's sake. Even though I walk through through the darkest valleys, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, thy comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil. My cup overflows. Surely goodness and love will follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of source forever, right? Just say Lord, but I ain't saying this shit. Anyways, I said what I said. And that's the thing too about this. You really have to stand for something, or you will fall for anything. You have to know who the fuck you are. You have to stand on that shit. Confidence. You know what I'm saying? Not confidence in what you think you know, or confidence in what you were taught growing up. Confidence in the truth that lies within you. Confident enough to know that if it was some shit that popped off, that really popped off, where it was extraterrestrial beings, because you're so grounded and rooted in yourself and where the fuck you really come from and who the fuck you really is, there ain't no way they can touch you. There ain't no way. I'm telling you that. I feel that shit all up in here. They cannot touch you. It's nothing that they can say So all of these trials and tribulations and all these tests that you've been going through, it was very well to lead you up into this very moment. So then that way, when they say certain things on this earth and people say certain things to pull you back in, it's no effect. It's no throb in your veins. Okay, they are not supposed to have. That's having dominion over you if somebody can provoke you. Okay, and I'm still working on it, y'all. I'm still working. So, well, let's just keep moving forward and keep working on that, because I'm telling you, they will do anything to keep you in that fucking bucket with their ass. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Like, damn, like, how can you have so much beauty in this world and even more fucking hate? And you know, the thing is it's dualities, you know. I don't know if you guys, I'm sure some of you guys know about the laws of universal laws. Let me see, where is it at? Okay. This is a good one to get, y'all. Y'all can screenshot it. I promise you, you would not be. How you guys doing? You would not be unsatisfied with this, okay? You have to learn the laws of the universe. The laws of the universe override the laws on the land. So, you know, it's very important that you do that. Also, a lot of these, you know, souls, spirits, I keep calling them souls. A lot of these spirits, you know, they're afraid, you know. They're fearful, they're afraid. But even though they're afraid, don't underestimate them. If you are afraid, you're gonna do anything you can there to get what it is that you need. Because if they don't win, it's all about winning with them. And it ain't like that with us. We ain't think winning. It ain't about that. It's more so, you know, love and compassion and being able to create a safe place for our children in the future. Because I ain't gonna be here forever. But do I want my grandkids to have to be up against these same ass demons? These motherfuckers need to be tamed and put under. You know what I'm saying? Of course, I'm gonna be able to work on the spirit in the spiritual realms with my grandchildren or my ancestors. The people that's gonna come, the souls that's gonna come after me. But at the same time, what I can do now, I'm gonna do every day. I eat, sleep, and breathe this shit. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing more important to me than for us to be set free. That's my thing. Individually. Not latching on to each other and holding on to each other and holding on to pain and grief. You know what I'm saying? Upset and mad over some shit that ain't real. It's an illusion. It ain't real. Is it real how you feel? Absolutely. Did it hurt you and cut you inside? Absolutely. But you take the knife and kill yourself every time you bring it up and you like fester on it. You manifesting something greater, but it's not a great thing. You get what I'm saying? So that person that hurt you or hindered you or that parent that wasn't there, if you sitting up there crying and you are down, don't nobody love me. They just showed me what's that on Winnie the Pooh, that horse Eeyore, and he was always, oh my goodness. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's up with that? Like, you gotta stand up. You gotta get up. You gotta get up. I'm telling you, like, I don't know. Okay, so, like I said, I was picking up on snakes. So, if any of you guys that's empaths, that's healers, that, you know, and I know that your abilities are heightening. Mind you that we're going into Capricorn. It's going to be a full moon in Capricorn on the 21st, you guys. I want you guys to keep that in mind, okay? Just remember that energy is strong. It's strong now. I'm picking up on it now. I would say the 17th is when you need to really start paying attention to it, or just taking it into accountability that energy in that portal is open, okay? And see what that what it is that you're supposed to do at that time is different for everybody. Okay, we are being safeguarded, we are protected, but the energy it doesn't lie. So now we are being forced to see a lie, between a lie and the truth. Like, it was what I'm feeling real. Like, am I really feeling this? Like, a lot of shit I don't be sharing with y'all because I'm like, hold on, and then they'll show me. they'll show it to me, and I'm like, oh my goodness, was I supposed to tell him that? Like, should I have to tell? And then I'll be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn. Like, I hope that, but I know that the same messages that I get, if it's not the same way that you guys are receiving them, in some way, whatever it is that you guys need for yourselves, it is being shown to you. You're not doing this shit alone, okay? Okay. So, I had pulled this card out. I didn't shuffle it, and I'm standing up for a reason, y'all. I was watching Billy Carson the other day, and he wrote a new book, y'all. Y'all gotta go copy his new book he wrote, okay? Billy Carson, he dope. And so he was talking about the power in standing, okay? Because we so lazy now, right? That's how they got us in America, right? In the United States. And I don't mean to say we. I'm not gonna bring that energy onto us, but at times we have been lazy, and we can be. We can get comfortable, especially if you're a fixed sign. It's easy for us to get comfortable in the house, on the couch, eating, doing shit like that. You know, but we are being called to change our routine, change the way we're eating. And so these things, if they resonate, this is because you've already been shown this. I'm not telling you nothing that you don't know, right? But I took this cobra out because I wanted to know more about the snake. Um, and in this deck, I'm gonna read to you guys what it means. But there's a lot of souls that's working with snake deities that operate snakes. Um, and you know, I really respect the snake family because there's so many great attributes about it. But when you think about it, snakes can sneak up on you. They can sneak up on you. You know, snakes are even, some of them can even camouflage themselves. Okay, y'all gotta think about this shit. Like, this is not, it's not what it seems. You gotta think far. You gotta really get in your mind and think further than what you see in front of you, because this is what's coming at you. So if you've been thinking about, like, or if you've had like a premonition or thought about a snake, okay, this is not uh this is not for a greater cause. This is the heaviness that we've been feeling for the past 3-4 weeks. For the past 3 or 4 weeks, I would say 3-4 weeks, because when I was getting up every morning doing this, like getting on here every morning doing the messages, I was good, y'all. Them motherfuckers been attacking like a motherfucker. Let me go, right? Pausing, waiting, the inner teacher. The cobra represents a teacher or spiritual guardian. The cobra hovers and watches, ever present, ever present, like they always watching, right? But this doesn't mean, I'm just saying that them, okay? Because we want to make sure we do the duality thing, because we want to go back and forth, because we can't look at shit just for, oh, it's all bad and it's all good. It's always good and bad and shit. You know what I'm saying? You never know why why a lot of, your relatives chose the direction that they went in. But it could have just been for them this lifetime. It was something that they were supposed to go through, no matter how fucked up of an individual they were. It was for them. You know what I'm saying? And it could have been, that mean it's a good thing for them. It was good for them. That's what they were supposed to get out of, and they learned something through it by being messy, by hiding family secrets, or, doing just weird shit. So you never know. And that's why on this journey, you learn perspective, so that you won't inside feel no type of kind of way based on somebody else's actions or who they are or what they put out. Because it's like, that's their call. That's their, you know what I'm saying? That's what they got. That's their thing. So let me see. It says, ever long, the essence, wait on. The cobra hovers and watches, ever present, ever protecting, ever loving. The essence of the cobra is found deep within us in the form of the inner teacher, and manifests extrally in those special guides who've led us along our path. What would it feel like to be a student again? What are you ready to learn? Remember the old saying, when the student is ready, the teacher appears. And that's another thing too. Like, see, it could be, that's what I was saying. You see what I'm talking about? So you could even have, like, I don't want to call them entities, like orishas. it's souls that's here to help us on our path. Like you can denounce or deny them, but when they come, they send messages. And I'm telling y'all, like I kept seeing the snake. I ain't gonna even lie, I'm gonna tell you, I kept seeing the snake coming in out of the toilet. That's what I kept seeing. So I didn't want to sit on the toilet, y'all. Okay, I'm so innocent inside. Okay, I'm a beast, but at the same time, like I got a lot of innocence, and so I feel like, and a lot of you guys do too. And so that's what the attack is on. The attack is on the innocent, of course. Just like the attack. Who do they attack more on this earth? More the kids. They go straight to the kids. Fuck the parents. They straight to the kids. The innocence inside of you is what they need. That's what they feed off of. You being tainted in your mind, and your mind being corrupted and fucked up, is the way that they are able to get through to your aura, and they get down in here. Your sacral chakra can be very significant. You could be being like, have you guys ever heard of semen retention? The men, you men, have you guys ever heard of semen retention? You could be practicing semen retention. Yeah. Or you ladies can be like, just keeping yourselves to yourselves and keeping it sacred until you meet that person that's, special. So let me keep going. What are you ready to learn? Remember the old saying, when the student is ready, the teacher appears. When in balance, so they want you to stay positive. They want you to stay positive, and to what you don't understand, they need you to ask. If you do not ask, if you do not speak up, then how would you know? You have to speak, and they might not tell you right then and there, but throughout time, when it's time for you to get those messages, you will have them. They want you guys to know that you guys are on time. Everything is happening on time. Okay. And it says when in balance. So when you're in balance, this means like a student of life, humble, and you're wise. Okay. So if you're feeling out of balance, which would be like know-it-all, and you're in egotistical, then you're out of balance. Okay. And we all go through that. Okay. The death and the rebirth. We all go through that. All right. Taking a class or studying. Okay. I am not promoting any education in any colleges or anything like that. I'm not promoting none of that shit, but educating yourself, and there's so many master teachers around here. So, yeah. What's up, Kara? How you doing? Hi, y'all. I'm not Muslim. I don't fraternize with any group. I stand alone, but with many. Yeah, I don't do that. It ain't nothing wrong with it though. It's just not my thing, I'm not governed by anybody or anything. Yeah. Is this ever real life? Is it even? I mean, what is real life? What would you consider real life? Okay, so let's get to the cards, y'all. Let's get to it, cause it's going down in the ethers, man. Shit is real. It really is. And I'm just grateful and thankful that I chose me. Shit. Because if it was up to anybody else, I wouldn't be here right now. I wouldn't be here at all. So, oh yeah, that's another thing I had got. Divination. I need you guys to know. So look at the practice of seeking knowledge of the future or the unknown by supernatural means. Okay, so this is divination, y'all. The practice of seeking knowledge of the future or the unknown by supernatural means. Okay, it's similar to like future telling, fortune telling, foreseeing, things of that nature, right? That's divination, right? This is why when they seen that we were able to When they seen that we were able to see things ahead of time, and they seen how powerful the women were, you know, this is why they did what they did. They took that magic, because everybody's able to do it, all right? They took it and they used it to use it against us, right? And so divination is something that's being used since the beginning of time, okay? And you just need to understand it. So do some research on it. Well, we're gonna get to the cards, y'all. She, you from Bangladesh? I'm not Muslim. No, I'm not. No, I couldn't. Well, I could be, but I don't know. But I do know. Let me not say I don't know. But like, you see, I do the cards and stuff. Like, I'm like spiritual. Like, I love the universe. I like to go hug the trees. Me and the ocean is like related. You know what I'm saying? That's my mom. The universe, that's my mom. The earth, that's my mom. It's like just one, you know, big mama. You know, that's my mom. And so that's who I am. You know what I'm saying? I thrive off of the earth, not of the earthly things that's in the earth, like the shit that, you know, the material shit and all the bullshit, like that everybody like to entangle themselves in. But I have entangled myself in and I had to go through it to get to it, you know. Here. You said I need to find a white man? I don't know. I don't think that have anything to do with the messages that's going on. You guys can be saying 91. The name Stephanie or Stefan can be significant. Yeah. But I feel like I was saying something and I kind of like, my train of thought had just left a little bit. Oh, that's what I was saying. Boom. So like, okay, I do this, and like I'm into astrology. I'm a nerd when it comes to metaphysics. And it's a trip though, you guys, because I didn't like school, right? And so it's really interesting how when I got into my late 30s, how the transformation started, which me being able to see things. I was able to see them when I was a kid, and then it's like it went down, and then when I was like in my 30s, it came back, and it was like boop in my face, and then I couldn't go back. It's like so uncomfortable to go back. So you could be experiencing that when it's like your higher self, your intuition speaking to you, telling you to, you know, move forward and do this and that, but you're staying stuck in a certain pattern. It could be very uncomfortable, and you could be going through that. You know what I'm saying? If so, just continue to work through it. You know, you work through it, you get to it, you know. But that's your body and your soul speaking to you, letting you, giving you, that's like a red flag. Like, it's like, you know, like how they got the cars now that slow down before you even get too close to a car. That's your higher self, you know, giving you the directing you, and it's more powerful now. You know what I'm saying? Because our higher selves are either you're going to move with it, grow with it, align with it, or either it's going to take over you. Okay? And if it has to take over you, it's not going to be your actual soul taking over you. It will be another entity that's taking over you, because you are supposed to be in control of your own self and your own soul. Nobody else is supposed to govern you. It's nobody else that you're supposed to be getting on your knees and praying to and worshiping, or none of that. None of these deities, none of that. If you need help, the help, you have to know that the support and the help is there. And you don't even have to ask that. If you done made it this far and been through all the shit that you done been through, you don't have to ask. Sometimes you're going to feel like you're not being protected. You're going to feel like you're naked. But that's to keep your awareness up, to let you know that they out there lurking. They're there. They ain't going nowhere. They ain't got nowhere else to go but inside of you. That's what they want. That's the only place that they want to come, really, is inside of you. If they can steal your light and create and keep this world going, that is what they're going to do. Because then if they can't do that, then they will be extinct. So it's a life, it's a matter of they fighting for their life just like we fighting for our life. Right? And this shit ain't over. It ain't over. Let's see. Hold on, y'all, because I'm going to try to see the fucking cards, though. Let me see. Can y'all see? Let me try to light up some. I feel like that's hella bright. Okay. Hella bright. I'm going to let y'all listen to some stuff, too, in a minute. So, let's see what messages our ancestors have, your ancestors have, or what messages they're going to allow to come through. I just want to thank Source for allowing me and my ancestors for allowing me or choosing me to be a vessel. I'm so grateful and thankful. And I do this with honor, respect, and dignity. And also, I just want to let you guys know that you guys are on a secure line. Okay, it's secure, it's safe. Even though we have the imposters in the chats, we need them though. We need them. Okay, let them speak. Okay, let them put themselves out there so that we can know who they are. And it's not me needing to know who they are, but they are being watched. Okay, just like they send out negative entities on us, and that's what they've been doing. Just like they do that, our ancestors is on their ass. So let them speak. Allow them to speak. Allow them to put curses on themselves, because they can't curse us. They gonna try all day. Try all day. Continue to speak. The tongue is the sword, but you will cut your own throat. I don't got to. Okay? You will kill yourself. I don't have to. My ancestors sit back. We watch. Okay. Divination being used to confuse the collective. What messages do you have on this? What messages do you have on this? Distorted perception. Reality is rarely what we are raised to think it is. Okay, we got the 9 of Wands. We got the Queen of Wands. The Knight of Swords. The 8 of Swords. My bad, y'all. The 8 of Swords. And we got the Page of Wands. Okay. The 9 of Wands. We got the Empress and the Page of Cups at the bottom of the deck. This is where I wanted y'all to be able to see. Let me see. Is it too bright? Okay. Hopefully not. Y'all can see it. Let me see. I'm going to go over here too so I can see you guys' messages. Alright. I'm in the chats too, y'all. So, let's see. So, the 9 of Wands, and the Queen of Wands, the 8 of Swords, and the Page of Wands. So, there's a shift. There's a shift happening. Or there's a shift that's happened. And so this is not going to resonate with everybody. But if you felt that shift while communicating with somebody, if you were speaking to somebody and you felt like air, like it was some air, it seemed like it just was cut off. Like, you know how like, if it's like the windows is down and you driving fast on the freeway and then you roll the window up, right? But that density of the wind, that what you feel and when it closed, it's like that, right? So if you've been communicating or had a conversation with someone, been in communion with someone, this Queen of Wands is just like, it was some information that was given from another person, okay? Another soul, or source, whatever you want to call it. Another person, and it made you look, you felt that shift. Because what they were saying, you knew wasn't true. But when they were speaking, you seen that they were in an illusion. Like you weren't speaking to who you thought you were speaking to, even though you know them personally. This Queen of Wands could be someone close to you, or it could just be a friend or somebody. But see, you the 9 of Wands because you've been through a lot. You see, this is like that warrior, you know, that warrior type energy, you know, unwounded. You're no longer wounded. So I don't want to say wounded warrior, but you do have stripes. You have your plaques, you know, because of all of the things that you've been through and all of the things that you've overcome, okay? When they were speaking, they could have been speaking about a religion. They could have been speaking about a belief system that you no longer, you no longer resonate with. You don't resonate with it anymore. So this Queen of Wands could have been a male or a woman, I mean, a female or a masculine energy. Okay? The Eight of Swords showed you how in denial this energy is. You know? So when you left this conversation with this Queen of Wands, it left you thinking like, wait a minute, what the fuck just happened? Like, what just happened? It was like some supernatural shit. Right? Okay? And then you went off into your own, back on your path. You know, you continued on your path, but it was something that you were supposed to see. It was a message in that, okay? It was a significant message in there. So if anybody has experienced that energy in the past 2 to 3 weeks, maybe you're going to experience it and it's coming up. You're being called to stay present, you know, not needing to know too far ahead. Like, you know, like don't be too far ahead because it's going to weaken your protection because you are no longer in it and it's you that's being protected. Also, they want you to know that your children are protected. Whoever I'm speaking to, and this is not for everybody, whoever I'm speaking to, you worry about your kids a lot. Okay? You might have teenage kids, 19, 17, maybe in their late 20s, 16, 15. You have children that's out. They get out. They do things. Your children are protected as long as you are on your path. As long as you are on your path, that's the only time that you are truly happy is when you are on your path. Really. That's the only time that you find comfort in this world. You know, yeah, you want to get out and have fun. I'm picking up on. You know, you want to get out and do some things. Like your fun would be going to a retreat, doing some holistic medicine type shit. You know what I'm saying? That would be your fun. Okay, your you time. Okay, we got the Hierophant and the Devil. You know how they say, like, I believe it's in the Bible, they say you can't have two masters. You have entities and souls that want to work with you because of your light. You have entities and souls that want to work with you because of your light and the wisdom and the knowledge that you have within. Like, you haven't even been, how can I say it? You haven't even been shown all of the knowledge and the wisdom that's inside of you. Like, you know, of course, you know, source is not going to, or your ancestors is not going to give it all to you at once. It's given to you as needed, right? But you might have a voice, you might have a platform where you talk. You could be a speaker, motivational speaker, or you could maybe even, you know, do healing practices. And you know that you know how to do this. Like, you have this gift, and this is what the how can I call it? Let me see. The soulless beings. This is what they're trying to, or this is what they have in the past attached their energy to yours. Okay, because we got the Hierophant here, and we have people listening to you. You know, these people just sitting here at the bottom. I'm picking up on people like listen to you when you speak. Your words are very powerful. Even though you're using the same words that everybody else uses every day, it's your voice. It's something about your voice. So your throat chakra could have been like under attack recently, or just throughout your life a lot. Your throat chakra, you being able to speak up, or, you know, speaking up on certain subjects or situations, and you just sitting back. That's because your throat chakra was under attack, and you still go through that to this day. You could be 39, 34. You could be a masculine energy. Okay, you could have a lot of masculine energy in your aura or in you, because And you could be a feminine energy with a lot of masculine energy, is what I'm saying. Okay, because I'm picking up on that. It's like your strength. It's your strength that's making these other groups and upset. You are upsetting a lot of high um, entities, like, you know, a lot of high figures, whether if it be in the government, political, whatever. It's something that you're saying that they don't like, that they don't want to get out. You know what I'm saying? It's like the seeds that you're planting is creating a great awakening. Yep, I'm standing up for now on doing the, yep, doing messages, y'all. Oh, look at y'all. Didn't I just say that? I didn't even know that was there. I'm taking that out. I'm digging it out. And so they also want you to know that they honor you because you chose not to integrate different beliefs within you. You chose not to, man, this is so deep. You chose not to integrate different beliefs or the belief system that you grew up on, knowing, and all of the different, like, how can I say it? All of the different occults and like churches and things like that. So churches, Buddha, they got all different kind of churches, right? It's all different kind. They got the Mormons and stuff. Like, you know about all of these places, and you don't look at them as like, okay, they're bad people, or you don't place no judgment on them or anything like that. Like, at this point in the game, you like, okay, everybody is where they want to be at. If that's who you want to be, because you came from that. Like, you grew up in, you could have grew up in a church, you could have grew up very spiritual, in a spiritual home, or where it was very like had a lot to do with Christianity. I'm picking up on, like, a lot of, you know, and it was deep, like, it was deeply rooted. The Christian lingo was very rooted in your family, like, you know what I'm saying. Your parent could have been a preacher. One of your parents could have been father or mother, could have been a preacher, or your family have real, like, deep ties to family, a community in Christianity, or just in churches. It's not, it don't have to just be Christianity. It could just be, I'm just picking up on religion. Your crown chakra could be going off, and this is for the divine feminine. Your crown chakra could be going off a lot. Like, these past 3 months, they're giving me 2 to 3 months. Your crown chakra could be going off a lot, like. And I'm just going to give you an example for what it looked like. You could feel your hair moving sometime. You feel like somebody rubbing their hands through you, you know, maybe, or rubbing their hands, you know, or maybe the hairs on your head might stand up. You being called not to share too much or divulge too much information on your journey, the things that you're going through. Don't share too much of that, you know, with people even that's close to you, not even your children. This is like very sacred wisdom and knowledge. When it needs to be confronted, or if it needs to be used, you will be that one to use it. Okay? Because everybody will not be able to use this power that you possess. You are very powerful. Like, as the lion sit at her feet, that just let me know that your energy is balanced out, like, you know. And although we are underneath a great attack, I'm gonna say a great attack, you're still keeping your equilibrium. You're still keeping grounded, and it's not easy. It's not easy, because as you can see at the top, this was at the top. It's not easy. Look how she's looking. She's looking off like, damn, these motherfuckers, okay, now they coming back. I just beat their ass once, now they coming back again. Let me stir their ass again. Excuse my language. Y'all just saying. Okay. The Three of Pentacles came out. See, everybody, like, get things messed up in the spiritual community. Like, it's always about, you know, hell or heaven, or, you know, it's never about you. It's never about the actual person that's going through it. So many people have gone overlooked and overseen that was gifted spiritually, you know, and they were overlooked, never heard. They didn't understand it at the capacity that we do now, that, you know, a lot of these things cannot be talked about to anybody, because you will activate something in a relative. You could activate something in someone to where they go into, like on the Matrix, where they had the what are they called? Let's call them the Men in Black, where they turn, they change, and they try to, they not try, but they try, and they do tell you how wrong this is, and how evil this is, and how this is, like, you know, this is the devil's work and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? But they're only giving, but they've only given you one option, and we have many options. We have free will, we have choice, so it doesn't go with each other. You know, this is the balancing out of the mind. This is the balancing out of the energies, knowing the truth, you know? Like, how can you tell me that it's only one way for me to go? My only salvation is through a person that walked this earth, that committed sins just like I did. I mean, it has to make sense. Make it make sense. You're no longer paying attention to the naysayers. You're no longer paying attention to those that don't understand you. Like, you're not trying to make nobody understand you, because you understand who you are now. Like, you know what I'm saying? You understand who you are. Like, this is the Three of Pentacles, but at the same time, she's comfortable, or he's comfortable in his own skin now. Like, he's comfortable with knowing the truth, and knowing that the truth is very ugly. You know, like, yeah, I don't have the best body, but that's not going to stop me from putting on a fucking swimming suit and going to the swimming pool. Like, I'm not living in that no more. You know what I'm saying? This is just like so much to do. And this is a part of your abundance. This is a part of your abundance. Because this Queen of Wands do not want you to see yourself in beauty. Do not want to, this Queen of Wands want you to see yourself in lack. Want you to see yourself. Want you to see fear. Because everything that was created by men is fear-based. Is it not? What? Give me one thing that's created by men that's not fear-based. Even the fucking food that we digest in our body is fear-based. I don't know if it is true or not, but I could have sworn that I had heard this not too long ago. Like, I'm not saying that if it's true or not, but I was picked up on this shit the other day. So I'm very, very, very sure that, like, they don't be giving me no, they don't lie. It ain't no lies that come through up over here on this line. You know what I'm saying? But like, Gatorade has, what is it called? It's Gatorade has antifreeze in it. Now, it may not be enough to kill you, but over time, what does it do? Over time. And I don't know why I picked up on that shit the other day, man. Like, literally like 3 days ago. And it's probably because I got Gatorades, and I do buy Gatorades. Like, you know what I'm saying? But that shit, and it's like, those are the messages that's coming through. Messages on how to keep your wound clear and clean. Messages on how to keep your mind silenced and balanced. You know what I'm saying? Your pH balanced, you know? Like, seriously, if it's any man that you're dealing with, that you're having intercourse with, and you're constantly getting bacteria infections and things of that nature, that's because you guys do not mate. Your matches is not, it's not a thing. It's not supposed to be. And this is your body rejecting these, you know, this entity. Because like I said before, we're not supposed to be giving ourselves onto these men, nor the men to the women. Not right now. It is a war. It is a spiritual war. It's a war through sex. They're doing it through sex. They're doing it through mind manipulation. Oh, shit. Don't have intercourse with somebody that have an entity on them, a succubus, or the spirit of a Jezebel spirit. These are names, but these are actual entities, energies that's created itself over time, and it's bigger than what you guys could ever think. It's bigger than what you could ever think. This is why Source, our ancestors, are guiding us to go within, because the most powerful place is within us. They can't beat us if we are within ourselves. If we know who we are. Once we know who we are, that changed the game for us even walking on this earth. It's just certain things that they can't do. But if they come in and do something, just know that that is something that was supposed to happen for you to gain mobility, for you to rise, for you to get more knowledge and wisdom about yourself. Because a lot of you guys have a calling that is so fucking powerful that you went through a miserable ass life. And they needed you to go through that. You needed to go through that. Not they. You needed to go through that. So that you can look back like, well, damn, it ain't no way that I should have made it through all that shit. Ain't no way. You done been around murderers and all kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? Hanging out with people you don't even know. Whole time they plotting, but because you're covered. Look at this. I can't make this up. So we got the Empress card that came out. And we got the five of Pentacles. So we got the Empress, the Five of Pentacles. Look. Y'all hit the like button. Okay, so it helped the algorithm on the channel for others to see it. That needs to see. Okay, the Chariot. So we got the Empress and the Chariot. This Empress energy is full of life. Full of life. Even just with this, the strength, this is your energy, divine ones. Divine collective. Those that's been doing the work. Those that's been doing the shadow work. Okay? Going deep within. Like really, really hitting that sacral chakra. Your sacral chakra is very, like, I don't know if you guys might have been listening, like, listening to something and they say something about your sacral chakra, or if it's been coming up in your, you know, throughout your day-to-day, like you've heard it in the past 3 weeks. Keep that sacral chakra, keep clearing it out, okay? Keep clearing it out, because your heart is open. Your heart is open. And this is where this great abundance is coming from, like your inheritance. Okay? A lot of you guys have inheritance that's coming to you. This Empress energy is giving me that. Okay? Because you chose to love yourself, because you chose to not care about what other people think about you, or how you've how you're operating in your light and in your power. Like you're not it's a world, not whirlwind, but a overflow of abundance. Okay, everybody is looking at you. You're getting a lot of attention. You good and bad. You're getting a lot of attention from a lot of people that feel like you left them out in the cold. These is people that's close to you. They feel like you left them out in the cold. The Chariot after that. What does the Chariot talk about? Movement forward. Fast movement forward. Forward movement. It talks about movement. They feel like you left them out in the cold. And it's right under the Page of Wands. Meaning that they're watching your endeavors. Everything that you're doing is being monitored. And you feel it. I'm not telling you that and it's like, it's finna happen. I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna speak on some present. I'm gonna speak on what's presently happening. Presently. That heavy energy of confusion, you thinking of something that's important or coming up with something and then you forget it, hurry up and write it down. You being, look it, they showing me like, you need to confuse them. You need to confuse them. If you a fixed sign, you fixed signs, and I'm a fixed sign. That's how I know from experience, but this is what they're showing me though. You fixed signs really need to change up your routine, because being a fixed sign, you get stuck in doing things a certain way. It's so hard to change things. Like we don't really too much care for change, because we whatever we have, we make sure it's comfortable. It's comfortable no matter how many times we have to change it, but it ain't too much different than what it initially was. You know, and it could be the setup of the house. That could be items that you have, things that you possess that you need to get rid of. Okay? Just like each dynasty falls and another one rises, that's how our life should be handled as such. Okay? I know when I was younger, I used to move a lot. I used to get, when I got my first place when I was 18 years old. Nothing, it ain't like it's out the woodworks or nothing. I mean, I had my son when I was 15. So I got my place when I was 18. And after that, when I tell you, I was getting places like every other year, new place, new place, new place, new place. And it wasn't because I was getting kicked out. I had got married at a young age and a lot of other shit happened. I'm not going to get into that. But, yeah, let's see. Other messages do you have? The Queen of Cups came out. So it's not much that you are needing to think about. It's not much that you are needing to, emotionally think about when we talking about these players that's been playing in your energy. That's exactly what they've been doing. Feeling they making themselves out to be the victim mentality type shit. And you done. These could be sisters, brothers, aunties, mamas, uncles, cousins. These are people that are close to you. That waged war in the households. They waged war before you was here. The grandmothers, the great-great-grandmothers, the great aunties. They've been waged war in the household. You seen the shit. You sat there and you watched it. You was a part of it. Okay? I'm picking up on heavy feminine energy. You was a part of it. And you could be you could be a man or a woman with this. But this feminine energy was played with in the households of your relatives before you was even here. They played on that feminine energy. And now they have to answer to that feminine energy because the feminine energy has hit the earth. It has hit the earth heavy. Big Mama back, right? If you go back in my videos, I talk about this. You guys can even go to, I'm going to put it in the chat. So I'm going to come over to the chat real quick, y'all. So I really want you guys to look this up. Like, you got to do the work, and do it ain't too much research you got to do, because once you get on something, I'm going to tell you something. The way that we are genetically made up, and the more and more you get to know who you are, and you step into yourself, and you are a willing participant in the truth. Meaning, even though you don't like what your ancestors is showing you, what your higher self is showing you, you like, okay, that's the truth, then I have to go with that. Even if I don't agree with it. You ain't gonna lie to yourself, is you? A lot of people lie to themselves. But when you done made it to the strength within you, and you have animals that's sharing their energy with you, and this is real shit, right? Because I do it. I share energy with animals. Okay? So even these negative entities, they do it too. But they like to sacrifice animals. You see how it's a difference how we do things? But they'll tell you in a minute that you the devil. And then what you're doing is devil work. What is devil work? What is devil work? Do you even really know what devil mean? Like, have you ever even had contact with it? It's some entities that's worse than the devil. It's some entities that's worse than an enemy. Because that's what the devil means. It means enemy. So it's a lot of misconceptions and words thrown around, and people don't know what the fuck they talking about. They don't understand the true meaning of certain things. And a lot of these fucking words have nothing in the spiritual, has no weight in the spiritual realm, mean nothing in the spiritual realm at all. A lot of these words were taken out of the spiritual realm and turned around. Now that's what you can't do, is go in the spiritual realm and take something and turn it around. That's how you know these motherfuckers is demonic. So demonic, they can't even live in the sun. They trying to find a way to blow the damn sun up. Okay, let me not even get into that. Let me not even get into all that. Tower moment. Look at, after I talk and say things, look at how these cards are coming out. Okay, let me put that in there too, because okay, so I want y'all to look him up. I think I put him in here last time. It's Rod Hayes. Is it Hayes, I think? Hayes, I think. But it's Rod Hayes. All you gotta do is put it in your phone. Say it in your phone. He be on like Black Magic. Look Black Magic up. He be having a lot of shows. I actually have a video on here where I'm sharing a lot of them, and you can go look it up. But I say it on it. It says it on the title that I'm sharing master teachers. Okay, so go on there. It was something else. Oh yeah, wait. Oh yeah, it's a movie I want you guys to see. Look, y'all gotta watch this shit. It's called, hold on, I'm gonna put it in the chats. Y'all, this Lovecraft County, County. Okay, look this up, y'all. And yes, yes, God fights the battles. Integrity is power and peace. Absolutely. Yes, yes. Forgive and pray for them. Absolutely. Yes. Hi, how you doing? Hi, Hank. How you doing? Yes. Casey said, LOL, finding the true way of healing and higher purpose. Spirits are revealed. Yeah, and that's another thing why they attack, I feel like my channel because, I'm telling the truth and I'm giving out information that they know will lead to one thing to the next thing if someone is open to taking it, and it's a lot of like I'm not going I feel like it's a 50-50, but I like the brother I had wrote it down for you guys. I'm gonna put his name in the chat too. Y'all need to look it. Let me tell you, I just watched this video. His name is New Brother Yusuf, but you can find him on and he was just talking about this shit, how a lot of these homeless people, which I already knew this, are extraterrestrial. That's why they don't have no problem with being on the streets and stuff. They're overlooked. It's a lot. They've been doing work this whole time, and it's some good and it's some bad. And I know that this is like off subject, but this just lets you know how this world is not what it seems, and a lot of things are falling apart. It's things. Everything have to fall apart in order for us to see what's going on, because you're never going to see the whole iceberg. You're only going to see a part of the iceberg, right? If it's an iceberg, you're never going to see the whole entire one unless you have an overview of it. And even then, you can't see the whole thing because it's a part of it underneath the water or in the ice. So you have to, my point in saying that is you have to embark on discovering each layer and each part of that, each part of you, each layer of you, everything. Peel it back like an onion, okay? Yes, yin and yang. Oh, you work for the light? Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. His name is NU. I'm sharing this in here with y'all so y'all can go and see. Wait, Tools. I think it's Tools. I'm not sure. I think that's his name, y'all. But okay, I'm gonna get back to it. Let's see. These people are in despair. They are in, the thing is there are some that's, they have, y'all need, look it. If you are an empath, if you've been on your path and you've been getting downloads, be your own discerner. Be your own psychic. Right now, it's not safe going and getting no psychic readings from people. And it's not safe for us readers to be doing readings on people right now. It really ain't. It's not. Okay? Watch who you allow in your energy. You can do your own. You don't need me. You don't need nobody to read nothing for you. You can do it yourself. What other messages do you have? I'm fucking up the church's money. That's why they mad. Look. This all look it. We ain't asking for nothing up over here. And we gonna kick the wisdom and the knowledge out. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. Okay, we got the 9 of Swords. I just said that. What did I just say, you guys? I said that they're in confusion. Okay, I'm picking up on the energy of someone, many, but it's like they're what is the word I'm looking for? Damn, I can't even think of it right now. But so we got to keep going. What other messages do you have? They're desperate. That's the word I was looking for. They're desperate. They're desperate. And you can feel that energy, them being desperate. The 9 of Wands. Look it, they're desperate. I just look at this shit. I can't make this shit up. Right when I said it, that's magic. Boom. Good magic. For a greater cause. Look it, the tower moment. Everything falling down. They don't have no mobility. They don't have anything to hold them up but you. Your strength is what's been keeping these motherfuckers afloat. You have to understand that. You have to understand the power that you have. Why they've been lying to you for so long. Why you went through the things that you went through in life. Why was it so hard for you? Why nobody understood you and your true state, your true character was never put out there. Now it is being, now it's being shown because you chose to, because you had to walk away, you walked away. You went on your own pilgrimage. You know what I'm saying? You went on your own pilgrimage. And they was all looking like, oh, that motherfucker stupid. Ah, look at them, look at. They be back. You came back with the lion. What you mean I'll be back? I ain't coming back, and I ain't coming back to save y'all. That's not my job. After time, after so much time it took for you to learn that, for you to know that. You know what I'm saying? Dude, you're not even thinking about what they're going through. You're not even thinking about them, what they're going through. You're not like, oh, damn, they hurt me so bad. Let me sit and watch them burn. No, that was never your intentions. You know, you still to this day don't have no hatred in your heart towards these people because you know that they're being governed by an entity. You know that they're sick. So compassion. I have compassion for you, but that don't mean I feel sorry for you because just like I had a choice, you had a fucking choice. You make your bed, you lay in it. Whatever you put out, it don't matter if you don't have a soul. You could just be a spirit in a vessel. You still have to pay for what you do here. There is laws on this land that reside in the universe. These laws that's here, y'all too hell-bent on them. And I'm not talking to the collective that's on your journey, that's standing in your power. I'm not talking to you. It's time to stand up. Everything you do, stand up and do it. Everything you do, stand up and do it. And they will continue to fall. They can rush into the building and they going to burn their damn selves up. Because that's exactly what they've been doing. Because they don't have... And the thing is the entities that's governing these people, that's governing them, and that's taking over their souls and their avatars, and that's relinquishing their souls, or the spirits that's in them. Like they're sacrificing. They're being sacrificed. This is the ultimate sacrifice season that I've ever picked up on in my motherfucking life. I don't give a fuck. They're sacrificing these people one by one. Whether if it leaves them in a state where they can't think and they're going crazy because they didn't use divination and they didn't use it against good people, or they've been using it in a way that they're not supposed to. You're not supposed to play with divination. 4-4. 4-4 could be significant. The number 19 could be significant. You're not supposed to play with divination. You don't use it to harm and hurt people, or to use it to fall in love with somebody, or to make somebody fall in love with you. You're not supposed to do that. Or so that you can get a job, or because you hoping and wishing. When you sit there and you really, really think on somebody, something bad happened to somebody so that you can have what they want, that's divination. This is what these people been doing. You know, I just like, you have to understand, like, you can't get it mixed up with what we was raised up on, or what the world have told us. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we all have that dark and that light in us. Okay? That dark energy. Do you know what that energy is? That is the feminine energy. That energy is what pushes us. It's what drives us. That energy is good. It's meant for good. It's not meant for bad. But that energy can also be used to defend, and it can be turned into war. And that's what it was. That's what it's been being used. It's been being used for war. But they no longer have possession over that energy anymore. They did for centuries and for decades and for centuries and centuries. They had possession over that energy, that feminine energy. And that's why there was a lack in the households. That's why the women in the households were moving as they were men in the masculine, didn't know their role. You know what I'm saying? Don't know their role. Can't be feminine because they have to take care and protect the household. They didn't have no man next to them to support them and protect them, and because everything was pushed out, and it was done intentionally. Because if you can get the woman by herself, then you can overpower her physically. And what's going on? Mentally, you can too. If you got doppelgangers, you got people that then came into your life, Divine Collective, that's called themselves husbands and men of honor, and now they weren't. The whole time they knew. They knew who you were. They knew how to get in, how to come in and tell you, oh, I love you. You shared your deepest, darkest, intimate things with them. And they were able to take it and monopolize off of it by manipulating the energy and manipulating you that was love. That the pain that they caused in your life was love. But you've overcame that. That is no longer your story. That is a story of the past. And this is what we have to understand, and we have to remind ourselves. When you tell your story, it's no need to tell the story if it's involving these motherfucking characters, because they don't have death all over them. You have been rebirthed. You are a living testament. This is a fucking revelation. Real. This is a revelation. This is all the confidence that you need. And through confidence, you can rely on yourself even more. And your higher self can be more comfortable in this world. And not even be able to be touched by the fear-based system that was created to keep you indoctrinated. It turns back on them. It turns back on those who created the system. They all will fall. Looky, the sun card at the bottom of the deck. I didn't even know it. Look at y'all. Look, the sun card at the bottom of the deck. Tell me something good. Tell me that you like it. Yeah. We got the Hangman. You are enlightened, okay? No lie, okay? You are enlightened. You are at a place where you're open. You're open. Your receptors are open cosmically, okay? You are devouring things in the ether that no longer suit you, in this world that no longer suits you. You've already done that. So everything is held high honor when it comes to you, okay? So someone's name could be Sam, I'm picking up on. When I say names, y'all, confirmations, okay? It could be you, somebody else. The story could relate in that way with someone. I mean, you just have to see how your spirit pick up on it and allow your spirit to do the work, okay? Because I tell you one thing, with me, when you're connecting with me, when you're here on this channel, you're going to see some shit. As we speak, as we go back and forth, as we speak, and as you allow yourself to open up and be open to this, experience, you're going to see some shit. And it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing, right? And we are of light, right? We are of light. We are balanced, okay? We ain't got it ain't no reason for us to be afraid, because we didn't do, we didn't do none of this. We didn't rush into, the pits of hell, as they will call it. We didn't do that. We didn't keep going back and forth into divination. Like, this ain't right. Okay, so this ain't right. So look, can you just give me this? And yeah, and I'll fuck over this person if you give me this. They sitting up there making deals with souls and spirits. I mean, not souls, I'm sorry, with entities that they don't even know. They thinking they talking to, all of them. I'm talking about, this goes to the community of spirituality. This goes to the logistics as far as all of the different systems that's created throughout all the churches, all that shit. They don't know who they talking to. They still running and rushing towards this. They ain't stopped to think about themselves. Okay, let me keep going. We had the Sun card that came out, the Hangman. I clarified that. That's crazy. I'm going to let that go because this was at the bottom of the deck, but I was going to start. The Ace of Wands. You know? Let me see something. Where is my... Once again, you guys, I want to tell you guys thank you for supporting my channel and for coming over here and trusting me with your energy. I appreciate it. I'm honored for those of you who carry love in your heart and that that's working on yourself and knowing that you are a leader. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to tell you how honored I am to be able to pull on you guys' pull on you guys' energy, to receive you guys' energy, and that it's always protected and clear here. Okay? At the end, even if you leave and you're not here, in the end of the message, I do send all energy back. Okay, so even if you're not here, I'm still sending it back to you, clearing it out and cloaking your energy for the time being. And then it's for you to take over and continue to cloak your energy, okay? Wait a minute, because that is the... Hold up. No, I want to read this to y'all. Something was just telling me to... Okay, someone was like... Freaking... Okay. Hold on, y'all. Let me see. Cups. Wands. Alright. There we go. This one. I don't know. But I'm being called to read this. Let me read this real quick. I ain't read this before in this book. Because you know each deck is different. It gives different... Anyways, it says... The Ace of Wands is... It says, high above a desert landscape, baking in the sun and heat. Your wand burns with passion. A fire has been lit within you, and there's no putting it out. Allow this burning drive within you to push you forward into new things. Harness that creativity. It's time to go start this new journey. Everything that this had, look. So this is what that card means in this deck, and I just wanted to read that to you. I ain't even never read that before. Okay, at the bottom of the deck again, we got the Death card. You know what I'm saying? The Death card at the bottom of the deck. Like it's a death to all of these, you know, to the old you. And it's not gonna be easy stepping into it. I know that, I understand, but allow yourself to go through the process. Okay, don't rush it. Don't say, oh, I want to get through it because it's painful. It's a painful journey. It's painful. Okay? It's confusion. It's so many different things. But you have made it. You are here. You are here for it. You've done what you needed to do. You said what you needed to say to whoever you needed to say it to. And if you wasn't able to say it to them, that's because it wasn't meant to you. And they will soon find out in other ways. Okay? Because you don't always have to be the one to say something to somebody so that they can feel how you feel or feel the pain that's inside of you. Allow the universe to do the talking for you. If you know that you have this higher power, like this, that it's a higher power, just in general, that's on the earth, that's in the universe, that speaks for you. Allow that to be your representative, is what I'm being shown. Okay? Allow it to be your representative. Trust yourself. Once you trust in yourself, and everything else will follow. Because we wasn't raised with that shit, it's so hard for us to trust ourselves. But we trust everything else outside of us. Now you tell me that shit ain't backwards. That shit is backwards. So that means that we've been taught backwards. So now we're unlearning all the shit that was indoctrinated inside of us. And that shit is stressful. Because now you feel like you've been lied to. Now I feel like I'm abandoned. My abandonment issues is taking all that shit. But you've made it out of all that. So those stories, it's a death to those stories. It's a death to all that. You are free to roam about. You're going to feel things. You're going to go through new awakenings. You're going to now rebirths. You get what I'm saying? Hold on real quick. You're going to go through new rebirths and shit. I didn't mean to say and shit. You're gonna go through new rebirths. I'm trying to quit cussing, y'all. And we got the 4 wands at the bottom of the deck. Okay, you could be coming into union with someone. New relationships, of course, is coming in. Okay, this is a new you. This is a whole new path. This is a whole new paradigm. This is a whole new understanding. I'm gonna go over to the chat and see what you guys got going on about it. Yeah. Yes. Allow the path to make you stronger and give to help others. And mind you guys, your confidence is going to light up that child inside of you, that innocence inside of you. This is how we hold on. This is our connection to source, y'all. The inner child inside. That's your connection to source. Deep inside. So you keep that child with you. You keep that child safe. If it's something that you're not ready to do, you're not ready to do it. I mean, if it's something that you know, like this, it can be something as small as, okay, exercising. Don't keep thinking about it. When you're ready to get up and do it, you'll do it. Push yourself. Because you don't want to tell yourself, I'm going to exercise tomorrow, and you don't exercise, you're lying to that inner child. Now that inner child is going back into a place of, you know, just triggered with many different things that you were faced with throughout your life. You have to keep him safe. Okay? Keep him or keep her safe. I was just called to just say that. Okay, let me see what other messages we have coming out. Because I feel like I've been on here for what, like... So the number 92 can be significant. Somebody can be getting pardoned or something. And I believe being pardoned is like, I don't know, I guess you'd be able to leave a country or something. Or you being pardoned in something. It could be even in the spiritual realm. It could be in the spiritual realm. Oh, wow. So you've been really listening to your higher self, your intuition, you know, your guides. You've been really paying attention and listening. You've been picking up on some negative energy, but that energy is clearing out. It's clearing out. That Knight of Wands is going the opposite direction, even though, but that energy is still there. So you have to allow it to clear out. Okay? Which will, like the brain fog, the headaches. You could be feeling nauseous. Okay? And these are the insecurities and these are the insecurities, the fears, and all of the things that this energy, this Knight of Wands energy, and the Nine of Swords energy, and the Tower energy, that's the energy that's out. That's what they, that's what it, how can I say it? It affects you. It affects those things in you. It triggers those parts of you. This energy, it's done intentionally. Because if it strike a nerve and it hit, then it's able to attack. It's able to attack the soul. So that's what that energy brings about. It brings about those triggers that you have. Things that happen to you in your childhood can be coming up in your mental. They're playing with your mind. They're playing with your head. They're playing with that inner child. And if somebody come fucking with your child, what do? You defend. That's what you do. You defend. Because it's ending, but you still have to defend yourself in the physical. Meaning you speak life over your life. Speak life over your children's life. Speak life over that inner child within you. Okay? Protecting all things. You protect what you love. Okay, let me see what other messages is going to come out. Okay, let me see. What other messages do you have? Get up, get up, get up. I'm just hearing them say, get up. It's time for you to get up. You could be feeling like, you could have been feeling like these past couple of weeks. And I know I experienced it also, but feeling like this is really not motivated. It's been a lack of motivation, you know, for certain things. Like you getting things done, but this is what that energy has been sent to do though. So you have to push through this shit. It's foggy as hell. I understand. But you have to push through it. I'm going to tell y'all the story. I had my Nana. We was in We was at my mom's house, and I was ready to go. It was like 2 o'clock in the morning, and it was raining outside. But I didn't know how bad it was because where we were at, it wasn't foggy. We got on the freeway, y'all. We on the freeway where cars is like, cause we was way in another city. It was like an hour and a half drive from where we had to go. And it was so fucking foggy, y'all. I'm driving like 10 miles per hour on the freeway because I couldn't see in front of me. You couldn't see nothing. And I'm sure some of you guys may have seen this so you can, visualize what I'm talking about. And I mean, it was some cars because it was late. It was like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. I don't know why I chose to get up and leave that late. I'm just hard headed, right? I just be wanting to go. When I want to go, I go. But it was cars that was going by hella fast. Like, I'm thinking to myself, and I know that this could have happened, that if a car was going hella fast and didn't see me, we would have been gone. Because it was a small ass little box Toyota that we was in. And I'm just like, what if a fucking truck come? Because they lights was better than my lights, so they can see a little bit into the fog. I couldn't see shit. Okay, so I'm saying that to say that, this is what that energy is giving right now. Okay, so you're gonna be feeling like you being like somebody playing with your like your mind is being played with, like your thoughts is not being, like you're not where you truly are, but you are truly there. You are truly there. And if you know, then you know. This is not no belief. This ain't no belief. You don't believe shit. You know what I'm saying? We going off of what we know. So let me see what other messages we have so I can let you guys go. I feel like it's 2:49. I've been on here for heck long. Oh no, only 96. Oh, not that long. Okay, what other messages do you have? Get up, get up, get up. It's time to get up. 16 could be significant. Somebody can have a 16-year-old child. Grounded. You just seen it. 22 could be significant. One more card, source. One more card from me, please. One more card. Thank you. Ugh. My hand's so small, y'all. But the right cards come out. Even though that. Oh my goodness. You gotta be kidding me. Meditate came out. So when I had looked at the safe travels, I'm gonna take all of those. So I looked at the bottom of the deck and I seen this and I didn't pull it out. And I kept going and it came out anyway. So meditate came out and safe travels came out, okay? So the number 3 can be significant. You could be seeing 4-4. You could be 40 years old or you could be 30 years old. And I know that's a broad because it's a lot of you guys in here, all right? Somebody's name could be Lil, or you can know somebody named Lil. Somebody can be working in manufacture, like you manufacturing something. You don't work in that, but you're in the process of creating something. It's a manufacturer. You're looking for a company to manufacture whatever it is that you're creating. Keep your creativity endeavors to yourself is what I'm being shown. Because whatever you're creating is for the future. It's for the future, and it's for like a higher it's like a higher energy frequency that I'm picking up on that it's for. It's not for everybody. Okay, so if that resonates. Okay, so let me see. Okay, so grounded. Okay, it says, have you been feeling spacey, confused? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna be quiet and just read it, y'all, because I don't want to oh my goodness. 4-4 can be significant. Have you been feeling spacey, confused, or unable to focus? Drawing this card means your energy is scattered or you are not fully connected to your body. Time to reconnect with your physical body and its connection to the earth. Meditation, being outdoors, movement, and root vegetables can all help you feel more grounded. Remember earlier I said about your throat chakra being attacked? And y'all been experiencing that? This is that energy. This is that energy. It affects so many different things. But you got to stand tall through it all. Stand strong through it all like you've been doing, that 9 of Wands energy, okay? Please. because this Queen of Wands is not going to stop, okay? Until it's not, this Queen of Wands energy is the energies and the forces that's against you, all right? That's what that is. Trying to keep you in bondage. It all came out. Trying to keep you in bondage out of your uniqueness. Out of your uniqueness. You are many things. You have many different talents. You have many different connections to different, in the spiritual realm, in different realms, different levels. You already done made it there. You've already created there and all that. And that's why they say new levels, new devils. That's real shit. You where you going, it doesn't, it's not, your old self is not required there. Your old self cannot even live there because of the low density of the frame of that energy. It no longer exists moving forward, okay? So the number 8 can be significant. You could be seeing a number 8 or 888, 2 8s or 3 8s, okay? Let me finish going, y'all, because I stopped. Time to reconnect with your physical body and its connection to the earth. Meditation, being outdoors, movement, and root vegetables can all help you feel more grounded. Symbol is the anchor, right? It says the anchor is a cellular's best friend when the cellular wants to stay put for a while, okay? So it's time to get grounded and get rooted because it's something that's coming, you guys. It's something that's coming. I'm not going to get too deep into it, but it's very powerful. And you need to be rooted. You need to be rooted. You need to be in a safe place. You need to feel like you're safe. You need to be able to trust whoever's next to you, if something happened to you, to take over what it is that you have, okay? That's how deep this shit get. Be able to trust that they're going to operate in your likeliness. If it ain't nobody, then it ain't nobody. But I'm sure that there is someone, because this is where this energy, that's why, you know what, that's another thing too. That's why this 4 of Wands came out. It's you coming into union. I said that earlier. Okay? Some of you guys can be traveling, okay? Or looking to travel. Trying to get the hell away from, get the hell out of Dodge. Because you feel what I feel, but we just can't talk about it because they listening. Look. Sheesh. Okay, so what's this? Okay. Meditate. It says drawing this card asks you to create more stillness in your life. Utilize meditation. Breath work, and other gentle activities to relieve stress to bring more peace into your entire being. You may need to break for daily duties for clarity. So that means just like, you know, your daily duties, just take a break for clarity. Your current situation may be distracting you. So more quiet time and less attachments are required. Meditate on this symbol or practice this mantra to feel a universal connection within every cell of your body. If those that don't know what mantra is hand signals. I'm not going to do none on here, but I'm not going to do none at all. But hand signals. That's what a mantra is, for those that don't know. The Gaian mantra is called a mantra. It's M as in Mary, U-D-R-A. Mantra is a powerful hand posture that has been practiced for thousands of years by yogis. It brings peace, calmness, and spiritual progress. It relates to the planet Jupiter and can bring many health benefits for mind and body and soul with consistent practice. Okay, so you're being called to be like, I'm picking up on being consistent in your practices on your journey, which for yourself. Like, it's about you now. Okay, it's not about so much as the practice and you learning about, you know, the spiritual realm or the do's and the don'ts. It's really, you know, things like that. That's gonna come. What they need you to do is to focus on yourself and become in alignment with yourself and balance that feminine energy out and learn that feminine energy. Learn that feminine energy within. Because nobody fully has embodied that in centuries and decades because it was taken from us. And it was watered down. It was corrupted. It was lied about. It was, you know what I'm saying? So when people like, that's why it's so much disrespect when it comes to the feminine. It's so much disrespect because this is what was put out. This was what was you know. Let me keep going because I keep talking. Y'all right. Let me see. Okay, 30. Safe travels. Okay. Okay, it says a trip, a journey, or even a simple change of scenery is upon you. Meditate on this before you start a new adventure. Move to a new home or take a trip. Okay, it's safe passage. It's a safe passage, right? I said this shit earlier, bro. Norse Viking runs for safe passage on land or sea. I don't know who this is. It's a Norse Viking. So it's Norse Viking. It's got to be like some type of kind of entity or source of energy. Also grants protection for those in the air and during astral traveling. Oh shit. Okay, so I'm keeping this out. I gotta study on this shit. I gotta look into this some more. Okay. All right. I'm gonna pull. How you guys doing? I'm gonna come over to the chat real quick, y'all. It says change for new beginning. Absolutely. That's exactly what we own. Change for new beginning, y'all. Yes. Yes. Oh, ancestors? Okay. I didn't know that. Thank you. Learn something new every day. Okay, let me see. Safe passage to these. Oh, he's talking shit. Let go of what you thinking. Okay, so I want to give you guys all y'all energy back. I'm also going to take all my energy back, purifying it and clearing it out. And that's only for those that come here to support the channel in a positive, productive way, that has love in their heart and that's on their path to self-discovery. That is not for everybody. I am not taking everybody's energies, purifying it. If you came on here with the bullshit, you take that shit with you when you go. That's that. You know what I'm saying? We are not accepting that. Me or the collective that came here. You know. So let's see what messages source have. That was gonna come out. Confirmation came out. I'm gonna pick 2 of them. And also, I'm going to close the portals off for our ancestors because this message is, I'm gonna close the portals off for the safety of your ancestors and my ancestors and you guys. So I'm closing it off. Damn, we so powerful, y'all. It make motherfucking mad knowing that, you know what I'm saying? Like, not mad, because I don't want to use that word. I was just telling my baby the other day, like, mad is used for everything that we don't like, you know? But, it fuels the fire inside of you knowing that you were lied to. Knowing that it was not even about, it's not even about the lie. The fact that a motherfucker tried to take your soul and keep it and take your power. The fact that motherfuckers been playing on your energy. When you see that whole thing, it's like, oh yeah, okay, I'm gonna be the owl, I'm gonna be the eagle, I'm gonna be the motherfucking lion, I'm gonna be, you know what I'm saying? All that. All that. Look at, you said, yeah, yes, Holy Spirit protection. Look what came out. Protection. That came out. Protection. That's, look at. This is what the energy of love and compassion, and the more and more we sit in this energy with one another, the higher we raise the statue for them to get to us. They can't get to us. Please go and worry about your own flesh, because I'm not on here saying that I'm a damn saint or a rebel. Oh shit, I didn't even know that was in. See, I didn't even know that was like that. You should have just said that. But shit, like, the only reason why I'm covering my head is to protect my crown. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what they've been attacking. But yeah, I wear dresses and short dresses and all that type of kind of stuff. I dress up. You might not like it. I'm going to take some pictures and put them on here. You might want to go look elsewhere. Confirmation. Now I can see if that was the message. Tunes, bro. Brother. um, so let's get into this real quick and then I'm gonna let you guys go. So this is intergalactic mastery, okay? 111 is significant. You could be seeing 111. Y'all make sure y'all like, you feel me? Like I'm telling you, I be just look up numbers. When you see numbers, look them up. And I guarantee you're gonna be like, you know what? That young lady know what she be talking about. But look up the numbers that you guys see because like they messages, I'm telling you from your guides. I'm telling y'all, man. Look, I'm nosy anyway. I be wanting to know what's going on. Give me all the messages. So give me the messages and I'll tell the people. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind sharing. Sharing is caring, you know? Starseed Earth Angel. Yeah. Here, let me see. What is this? Is it one? Okay, there we go. Intergalactic. So it says, so this is the last message, you guys. And I have one more part. Okay, I do appreciate you guys for coming to Ashley's Shot to Wealth. Yeah, thank you. Okay, so this card appears when you have completed the upper levels of your journey. It may not be giving yourself enough credit for it. This card is amplified when it appears with the future love letter card. Here we have the Sirius star cluster with A, B, C. A small rainbow confirms that you have done the work. It is time to connect with the other galactics and become a master of your chosen craft. When this card appears with Idigo, it's I-D-A-G-O, you can believe you will be supported by angels and guides always. Always, it said always 2 times. Intergalactic mastery comes when you are getting confirmation as soon as you have a thought. Oh my goodness, this didn't happen all through this message. Oh my goodness, for myself it has. I'm speaking for me. Oh my goodness. Okay, so let me keep going. Okay, light base. What was I at? Because that just threw me back. That just like really just opened my like another whole nother. Anyways, okay, so intergalactic mastery comes when you are getting confirmation as soon as you have a thought. Okay, light base. Now let's get confirmation. So light babies. So like light babies. Let's get confirmation. Meaning come, if you will. This is why this safe travels came out, y'all. Safe travels came out for a reason. Add this shit up. It ain't hard to add it up. You know what I'm saying? Make it, if it makes sense, don't make it make sense, but it makes sense, right? All right. Work with hemetity. It's hemetic. Let me put this in here so y'all can know. Hold on, because I can't say it. They say work with okay, I guess this is a crystal, y'all. I'm putting it in the chat. It say work with that. I just put it in the chat. Yeah, I put it in there. And it says new thought pattern. New thought pattern. I've been talking about that for the past few weeks, for the past few months. It is easy for me to silence the voice in my mind and maintain awareness. I find peace everywhere. That's the thing. This is where when you create peace inside, you've created heaven. That's heaven. This is heaven, y'all. This is the temple. The temple's right here, right? Between these temples is all. 33 can be significant. Okay? Each part of our body tells a truth about the truth that they say that they was telling us. Because they had us going into the temple. They had us going praying in the temple, and we were going to our salvation in the temple. The temple was here, right? New mindset. Absolutely. Okay? And then I got one more. We got Oya. Okay? So you guys most definitely like, and that's a trip because y'all connected to, you know, different souls that's come here specifically. And these are a lot of women. Okay? This is a lot of feminine souls that's here that's very powerful. And it's been very quiet. They're very quiet. Very, very quiet. So you're being, you know, like, I'm just picking up on you just being really quiet about your endeavors and what you have going on, and protecting what you love, okay? So I'm going to read this last one. I'm going to let y'all die. I feel like I already talked. This was a really good reading. 91 could be significant. 1991 could be significant. 1985 can be significant too. Where is it? Okay, so I'm gonna read this and I'm gonna let y'all get out of here. Look at how powerful that is, though. That picture is beautiful. Okay, so Oya is the Yarbin goddess of the weather, especially of powerful storms, tornadoes, lightning, fires, and rain. Oya means wind, warrior goddess. She is represented by the water buffalo and will carry the spirit of the dead to the underworld. Clairvoyance, intuition, and psychic abilities are the lessons of this card. Y'all, this shit is real. Okay? And Oya urges you to listen to the wind of change, whether you are ready or not. Legend states that Oya can call upon death and hold it off whenever she pleases, known as the Great Mother of Witches. So we're going to say wisdom, right? Because I'm not really like, you know, I don't really, I don't have nothing against no witches though. Like, it's respect. I have witches in my family. But I just don't like it because it was created by men and for them to do some horrible, awful things. So I say wisdom. Okay, so let me read that over again. It says, God, mother of wisdom, she comes to you when you feel you need to be protected. This might be when you are trying to protect or establish your business, which might be riding through some choppy waves at the moment. Remember, the storm will pass, and Oya will be there to gather the pieces, and help you start anew if needed. Okay, so that energy of Oya, you know, take it with you and use it, okay, at your dispense whenever. Just remember the words that came out of my mouth. And if you ever need me to like send this to you guys, I can always screenshot it and send it, but you have to email me, just so that you can have it, you know, because this is a very good protection source of energy. And so somebody, that could be Stephanie. It could be some Krugers on here, like some Krugers on here. That's you could be a Kruger. And the reason why I'm saying that is coming up is because like your sacral chakra is off balance. You might mess with younger men. You know what a Kruger is? Y'all do. Somebody. What else? Let me see if anything else comes through, you guys. Make sure y'all, if y'all can get a time, watch the movie. It's on HBO too. That movie is called, y'all, I'm telling y'all, watch that movie, y'all. This some shit. And they not making no more series. They not making no more series. And once you watch it, you're gonna know why. It's called Lovecraft Country. Lovecraft Country. Okay? So I do appreciate you guys. Again, I send my love and everything. And just to those who have love in their heart. Not to everybody. But to those that have love in their heart, and a love for humanity, and a love for this world, I send it to you guys 1,000 times fold, right? Balance, energy, all that. Protection, all that. You know, and just make sure you guys continue on it and continue to carry that torch with that same energy. All right? 33 is very significant, you guys, and those are ascended master numbers, all right? I want y'all to know that. I'm going to let you guys go. Check it out. It's good. I'm gone, y'all. I'll see y'all in a minute. Bye. I didn't mean to say bye. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Words are powerful. Shit. Words are very powerful. And you can always repute it and take it back and change it. You can always change it. Anytime in the game you want to pull out, you can pull out, y'all. Just know that. And this is to the karmics. Anytime you want to pull out and quit being so salty and so vengeful and hateful and spiteful, you can pull out at any time. and start your journey. At any time you can pull out. You do not have to continue in alliance and agree in contracts with people that's not healthy for you. You don't have to, okay? All right, you guys. I'll see you guys.